Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel Tarot by Izabela. I'm very happy to see you here, and I hope you're all doing fine, even if we live in quite troubling times at the moment. Today's video will be our short reading on two mega villains. One I will call Billyboy Goats, and the other one Sleazy Swabi. And you probably can guess who I'm going to talk about. Both of them are extremely power hungry, and both of them have very evil agendas, and both of them want to rule the world in their own way through, for example, reducing population of this planet, and the other one wants to learn people how to eat bugs, own nothing and be grateful for that, and wants to have their people that are left on this planet for their own personal slaves. And those mega villains, I'm gonna look into them, what will happen to them. And to do so, I'm gonna use my tarot cards, my oracle cards, and some dice. And I'm gonna begin with Billyboy Goats and see what will happen to him. What can we expect going to happen to Billyboy? And to do so, I'm just gonna shuffle my cards a little bit and ask the powers here to be with us so we can get some good answers. What will happen to Billyboy Goats? Will he continue as he's doing? Playing medical expert without a medical degree and pushing a lot of toxic cocktails that people seems to take willingly, a lot of them anyway. What will happen to Billyboy? And I need some dice on him. A ritual, ugly, and money. And here we have birds building a nest. Give your relationship a chance, and transformation. These Billyboy Goats have been involved with ugly rituals, and the person, we have a dollar sign here, so the person have a lot of dollars, and he's been using them in ugly ways. About rituals, I'm gonna make a video about rituals and blood rituals. Probably it will be out next week, and I'm gonna deep dive in the meaning of rituals. Are all rituals bad, and how can we see if a ritual is good or bad? But this one that he has been involved with are very ugly, extremely ugly. Let's see here. What will happen to him? He will leave his office. You can say so. We have someone that's turning the back, so he will leave. The person that will take care of Billyboy Goats are King of Swords, and King of Swords symbolize many times, could be military, could be police, could be people that have that kind of mandate, yeah, some law enforcement. And there will be transformation. Those ugly things that Billyboy have done, he will not be able to do them, because he will answer to those people in uniform. I'm gonna take some extra cards. And whatever those people in uniform decides will not be good for Billyboy Goats. And they will... There are, if you do bad stuff, you have to stand for your actions. And whatever punishment you can call it, it will not be a kind one or a little one. I'm gonna take one more. When will this happen? Within 8 weeks, 8 months, things are gone. Maximum 8 months. People are gonna see really some action around Billyboy Goats. And when this person that are involved in very ugly rituals are not there anymore, things can get much brighter, because the issue of health gonna be very big, and people will use different kind of medicine. And we have Sun and we have Six of Wands, and that is success. So the things that he has done, he will pay for it. The time that comes after that will be a healing time, a different kind of medicines, and it will be more success and victory for people in general. Yeah, so Billyboy Goats will stand in front the law, and he will be held responsible for ugly actions that he has been involved with. Well, that was on Billyboy. Now let's look into Sleazy Swabi. Another big villain in this story. And those who know, they know. And he's a leader of his own little group of very, very wealthy people. And it's not enough with all the trillions they own. They want to rule the universe. And they have some really scary plans how the future world should look like. Not for them, but for us normal people. Okay, Sleazy Swabi. What can the cards say about him? What is waiting for Sleazy Swabi? And those two villains, they have very good connection to each other, and whatever they are doing, they have some kind of cooperation with each other. They help each other, they give advice to each other. Let's see. Sleazy Swabi. What will happen to Sleazy Swabi? In Sleazy Swabi, likes to brag that he has many leaders, many kingdoms under his command. He have been teaching them how to rule their kingdoms and how to oppress their citizens. And they must obey Sleazy Swabi. Because a lot of those people, they love the fame, the glory. They are extremely power hungry. Sleazy Swabi. And some dice. What do we have here? We have a castle, gleeful, and a crown. Oh. Yeah, Sleazy Swabi, he will also face this military man. And it looks like this person gonna face the uniform, the law enforcement, sooner than Billyboy Goats. Or he's gonna be one of the first to come down, then the others follow. And they have a lot of evidence. They have a lot on him, because whatever judgment that will fall down on him will be very quick, because bam bam bam, and things can get very clear. We have self-sabotage. So being on that high position, he has the crown, gleeful, the castle, he really don't think that nobody can touch him. He's on the highest position, that he is untouchable. But boy, he's gonna fall off his throne, his high horse. And this will be told to the people, and the people will get very anxious when they know the true hidden plans that has been going on behind the scenes, what this Sleazy Swabi and his minions have been planning for the population of this planet. But it looks like there are higher forces involved in this, and that are working against this world dominance that this sleazy one wants to have. I'm gonna take some last cards on the Sleazy Swabi. Some last words. Some last words on Sleazy Swabi. Just a moment. What can the cards say? life experience. Yeah. Like all empires, they have a time they rule, then they disappear. And so will Sleazy One's empire will also fall down and be buried. And all that fortune, all that enormous riches they have accumulated, they will not hold on that anymore. It will be distributed among nations, among people, mostly because there are a lot of damage that Sleazy Swabi and his minion have done, and there will be some kind of recompensation that has to be made for all those millions of victims due to this kingdoms invasions in all kind of nations. Yeah. Before, I think it's before this 2023 ends, there will be a lot of revelations around Sleazy Swabi and his doings, and it will be put a stop into that, so there can be a rebirth of the planet for something better, for something cleaner, for abundance, for fruitfulness, and not for eating bugs anyway. Could be healthy food, organic food, but no bugs full with parasites. Well, that was my reading on Billyboy Goats and Sleazy Swabi. And if you have liked what you have seen, please don't forget to press like button, share button and subscription button. And to all of you wonderful viewers, thank you so much for watching, and wish you all the best, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.